Okay, guys, we are back with another episode. I've been reading through the comments, I've been reading through the suggestions and through the DMs, and I'm getting a lot of stuff in regards to numbers, specifically in the bathroom. So, in today's episode, we're going to go over how you could take $1,500 and turn it into $10,000 in equity. First thing I want to get into is what you guys can do with your tile in your tubs and on the walls inside the shower. Now, a lot of times I hear people saying that they want to just do all this fancy stuff with the tile, and I'm all for it. But right now, we're about doing things on a budget. And one of the greatest things that you can do is to refinish the tile in your tub and refinish the tile inside your shower. It's going to cost you about $400 or $500 to do the combination of both the tub as well as the walls that are surrounding it. But let me tell you what that will do for your bathroom, the look of it, the cleanliness of it. It'll close up all the gaps and cracks that you have everywhere, and it'll just give you a nice bright white bathtub. Man, I'm telling you, it looks phenomenal. And I can say that that's one of the things that I do for a lot of the flips that I'm doing, because I know it's a very low cost solution, but at the same time, it looks phenomenal when it's all said and done. If you guys are looking to do something very similar for your bathroom and you don't want to have to spend a lot of money, refinishing your tile is an excellent decision. Another thing you guys can do is to upgrade your vanity. Now, something that happens with a lot of people when they're upgrading their bathroom, they'll just upgrade the faucet, or they'll change a toilet, or maybe they'll put the tile in. But if you really want to have a really inclusive design, changing out that vanity is going to be really important. Now, they have a lot of great solutions through Amazon. You get them at a big box store. But I can tell you right now that some of the choices that they have for your vanities could be really simple. Now, one of the things that I really love doing a lot of times is adding a wood vanity, right? Most of the time, it's a wood veneer. Very rarely do I ever actually purchase a solid wood vanity themselves. But if I'm going with the wood vanity, what I'll do is I'll take my measurements. So let's say it's a 36-inch vanity that you're going to be putting inside of your bathroom. I will then go on Amazon first, because Amazon, you can find a lot of choices. But believe it or not, what I'll also do is I'll check Facebook Marketplace and I'll check OfferUp as well, because a lot of people are putting out vanities and you can get them at a great price, especially a lot of these stores that sell secondhand, or in some instances, they sell almost like an outlet. It's new, but it didn't sell in the store. So these stores buy them from these larger companies and then they sell them off individually in pieces. It's a great way you can get a really nice vanity and not spend a lot of money. The last vanity that I had, this one right here, I'm showing you guys, I spent about $200 in this vanity. You might be thinking, no way, you didn't get that, but I'm telling you, I did. I got it on Amazon. It was a deal, right? They have one of those Cyber Mondays or Black Friday deals that I ended up getting it for, but it was $200. Now, if you know that you have a bathroom renovation coming up, but let's say it's not Thanksgiving yet or around Black Friday, but what you could do is save this video. Remember to some of these details that you guys can add in when the time comes and you're ready to buy a vanity. So go on Amazon, look at it during Cyber Monday, look at it during Black Friday, see what kind of deal you can get. And if you can't do that, check out Facebook Marketplace, check out OfferUp, because those are also great options. A third option I want to give you in terms of finding a vanity, believe it or not, dumpster diving, I've picked up some amazing vanities. I picked up one 4-leg vanity that wasn't actually even a vanity. It was actually a TV console. I drilled holes into the top of it. I bought some sinks and I placed them on top as well. I spent a total of about $180 on a vanity that looks like I spent $500. Now, if you are someone who isn't handy, no problem. I'm going to tell you that finding those other options are going to be some really good choices for you to go with in the event that you don't want to do something that requires drilling any holes. The next thing you can do to upgrade the look of your bathroom is you want to replace all of the fixtures and faucets that are in there. Now, sometimes it's going to be a lot harder to replace some, because if you've got a really old fixture and the valve that's behind the wall, right? So let's talk about your bathroom, for instance, right? You have the trim plate where you have your diverter that turns your tub on in your shower. If you look behind that, that's your valve. That valve that's inside the wall sometimes are really, really old, right? Or it's made like an off-brand, especially if you buy it from Amazon. It's really hard to find replacement parts for it. But I can tell you that if you do have something like a PosiTemp, which is a really common brand, a lot of Moen uses it, you can find replacement parts really easily on Amazon for them. I've spent about $150 replacing a shower tub valve and the shower head as well. And then you can spend another $50 replacing the faucet for your vanity. Now, both of those are really great options because, again, you're not spending a lot of money, but what it does for the overall look of your bathroom is immense. You're basically taking what could be a really old looking bathroom, old fixtures, old valves, and you're instantly modernizing it, instantly upgrading it. Next thing you can do is take some wallpaper and just design the hell out of the bathroom with it. What I love about wallpaper, it looks phenomenal if you know how to pick really good wallpaper. Maybe you don't know how to pick really good wallpaper. This is where you're going to need some inspiration, or talk to your friend who is really great with style. Maybe they dress really nicely. You don't know what it is, but I can tell you that if you go with a wallpaper that is really modern, something that looks really fun, something that's playful, it's not that it's going to be timeless, but it is going to modernize the way your bathroom looks right now. Again, we're going with low-cost solutions and things that you can actually DIY. I know that for some bathrooms that I'll do, for instance, this one right here, this is a wallpaper that I did for a bathroom about a year or so ago. It was a really beautiful floral print, tropical print that I put up on the wall. That tropical print wallpaper, I think I spent about $150 on the wallpaper. And then I didn't spend anything on labor because I did it myself, right? This is all about DIY. So if you are someone who has the time and the capabilities to do something like this, let me tell you, like, the looks that you can get from upgrading your bathroom with really simple choices is immense. So remember that when you're thinking of all the different ways in which you can increase the appeal of it. And the last one I want to go over with you guys is floor stencils. Now, I already can hear it because I've heard it 1,000 times. That's not going to last you more than like 6 months. Oh, I'd love to see that, but no, it can last a long, long time if you find the right stencil from the right companies. There are companies that sell a tile paint that you essentially paint over the tile with. And that paint tile is made for high traffic areas. Because a really common gripe, some people will say, is like, it can't be done, it's going to wear off. That's not necessarily true. You can get that same tile paint over your tile, and once it dries, you just purchase a stencil. You can get stencils from anywhere. You can get floral stencils, you can get numbered stencils. There's all sorts of options that you can go with. Once that's dry, put the stencil down on the floor, paint it on, spray it on, whatever the instructions say for you to do. And I assure you, a solution like that is a great way to not have to chip up all that tile, create a bunch of dust, a bunch of mess. We're going straight DIY. But you add up all these pieces, maybe put a new toilet in there, just like the extra cherry on top. Let me tell you, your bathroom will transform. It will absolutely transform. And you will take a piece of junk or a really crappy looking bathroom and you will modernize it to like an unbelievable level. If you guys are looking for more tips just like this video, be sure to comment down below so I know you guys are looking for content just like this. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like this video. So until next time, catch you on the next one.